Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's your man Drop and welcome to the Drop Off, man. We got something special for y'all today, man. But before we get started, let me know how y'all feeling today. How are you feeling today? Let me know down in the comments, because I'll tell you right now, today is a good day, man. They said it was supposed to rain all day, and I look outside my window and it's sunny as a mug. Let me chill though. Like I said, it's a good day, man. It's a good day. I look outside my window. It's a good day, man. Sunny. Time to go for a walk, or maybe later on after this video. You know what I'm saying? But I'm doing a whole bunch of rambling. Now, as you can tell by the title, we are creating the best L2 lockdown defender, the L2 stopper, the L2 dominator, the L2 eliminator. We are creating him today, once and for all. Stop getting cheesed and create this build, man. Now we're gonna go ahead and go to create your own build from scratch. You already see that. Subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Subscribe. Don't violate. Subscribe. We're gonna go. Let me see. We're gonna go. I mean, the jersey number don't really matter, but we just gonna go ahead and, you know what? Let's go double zeros, right? Double zeros. You know why? Because they ain't scoring no points on you. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna go ahead and pick shoot guard. He is gonna be 6'7", 220 pounds, and you're gonna see why. You are gonna see why. And he is gonna have a 6'11" wingspan. Alright, now straight off jump, we are going to have 74 close shot, and that's just what happens when you upgrade certain things. But as you can see, you got flow game, bronze, and paint prodigy bronze. But we're going to go into the badges after we create everything, after we put all the attributes in. Alright, so we are going to have a 68 driving layup, right? And like I said, 68 driving layup should be good enough, you know. We are gonna have, no, I'm lying. We're gonna have a 65 driving layup, a 75 driving dunk. So he gonna be able to dunk once you beat your defender. Now notice what I just said. Once you beat your defender on offense, yes, you have offensive abilities. All right, 40 standing dunk. That's basic. You know what I'm saying? Everybody know get 40 standing dunk. That's mandatory. Alright, 79 post control. He gonna be able to back down his defender, go crazy. You know what I'm saying? And not only that, we are gonna get that post fade phenom up to gold. Yes, gold. Alright, and with that, we are gonna have 89 midi, and like I said, boom, 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 boom. Set shot specialist on gold. Deadeye on silver, post fade phenom on gold. We're gonna go ahead and get him 82 3-point shot. Don't worry. You see that limitless range badge, yes, but don't worry. Let me finish. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, we are also gonna be getting this silky shooter. Now let me go ahead. We got 70 free throw. That's really all you need. You really don't need that much, but we'll just go with 70, right? We had leftover stuff. So we're going to go ahead and get 65 pass accuracy. You're going to be able to pass the ball. You don't really, you're not going to be the main ball handler, but if you need to, you can, and you got some passing stats right there. We're going to go ahead and get 80 ball handling. And as you can see, ankle assassin, handle for days, and unpluckable. We are going to get the strong handle. Just chill, all right? Just chill. Let me do me real quick. Alright? We got 75 speed with ball. That's all you need for pretty much all the decent packages for ball handling and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So, interior. You need some interior. It's nothing special, but it's enough. You know what I'm saying? You got 66 interior defense. You shouldn't be in the paint. Unless you're playing threes, you really shouldn't be in the paint. Playing defense. You really should be out here locking up with this 82. No, I'm lying. I said 82. 92 perimeter defense and chill, chill, chill. We're gonna break everything down. Alright? 78 steel, right? You need a 79 for the silver glove, but 78 because you need to be able to, you know, work around, maneuver what you can. You got a 74 block, so you get that paint patroller on bronze at least. Like I said, if you're playing threes, this is an all-around build. Rec, solo, 1v1. You got 5v5, pro-am, rec, threes, anything that you need. This build is for you. You know what I'm saying? It's just straight up Clint. Alright? 40 offensive rebound and 55 there we go. 55 defensive rebound, and you're gonna see why. We're gonna get that box out beast on bronze. Alright? We got 85 speed. So we're gonna be able to catch up pretty much to anybody. 80 agility. And there you go. You see the badges going up to gold. Pretty color, alright? You got a 91 strength. 91 strength right there. So you get immovable forcer on Hall of Fame with strong handles, also on Hall of Fame, and brick wall on gold. But let me chill. Alright, the vert is going to be at an 80, and that should be maxed out. So now let's go ahead and check out what we got so far. Alright, we got float game on bronze, hook specialist, and paint prodigy on bronze. Alright, aerial wizard, so you could be able to catch lobs on silver. Posterizer on bronze, so you're gonna at least catch a few bodies. Nothing too crazy, but you catch a little body or two. 40 standing dunk, we already spoke about that. You got silver unpluckable, gold post fade phenom, silver post powerhouse. So you should be able to not get, or you should be able to back down your defender, like I said, 1v1 or threes if needed. It's not really a necessity. It was just mainly for, you know, the post control is mainly for the post fade phenom. All right, post up poet, nothing really crazy, but here we go. The bread and butter. The Deadeye is on silver. You got set shot specialist on gold, and like I said, we're gonna use cap breakers throughout, you know, a few of these abilities, so you can go ahead and go crazy, right? Set shot specialist on gold, shifty shooter on silver, and post fade phenom on gold. We already spoke about that. Limitless range is gonna be a cap breaker for +1 on a 3 to get silver, or my fault, bronze limitless range, and that's pretty much all you need. Just like every other year, all you need is bronze limitless range, and you should be able to just gun that. And if you don't believe me, go check out my last video with my 7-3 center with 83 3-point shot with bronze limitless range. Alright, 70 free throw, like I said, is basic, whatever. You got 65 pass accuracy with that bronze dimer and break starter. The reason why I got bronze dimer, like I said, you're not really gonna be the main ball handler, but you should be able to dish out the ball if you want. If you know, if they're open, 9 times out of 10, you're not gonna make their shots, but at least you gave them a chance to, right? Ankle assassin and handle for days on bronze. Okay, once you use a cap breaker on handles for days, you get, or my fault, on the ball handling, you get silver handles for days. You got strong handle on Hall of Fame, and then you got, and it's crazy too, because if you upgrade the strength, oh no, you can't, but it's all good. If you was to lower the weight or lower the wingspan a little bit, it'll give you a little bit more strength, and you could get legendary strong handle. You know what I'm saying? And then you got silver unpluckable. Like I said, lightning launch on silver, so you're gonna be able to beat your little guard that's gonna be checking you. You're gonna be able to beat him without a doubt. Off ball pest, you ain't going nowhere. Come here. You ain't going nowhere. Come in. Alright, sit down. You ain't going nowhere. Come here. Off ball, you thought you was going somewhere? No. You better just, you know, go out of bounds and just stand there, be a little fan. You got paint patroller on bronze. That's really all you need. Again, you're not gonna be down in the paint. If you are, there's a problem. Your center is garbage. Alright. Here we go though. gold challenger, right? We got on-ball menace on gold. We got pick dodger on gold. Alright, immovable forcer on Hall of Fame, off-ball pest on Hall of Fame. Now, if you want to get challenger on Hall of Fame, it's just 3 cat breakers, right? On-ball menace, all you really need is 4 cat breakers, and actually you need 8 on that. So you could just play some good defense where you ain't gotta really go crazy, or you could lower somewhere else, like lower some attributes somewhere else, and upgrade this at least 2, so it's not too much cat breakers on one thing. Alright, and then pick dodger, that's really all you need is gold. You don't really need to go crazy because you got the immovable forcer. You're gonna be bumping people before the pick even come through. You know what I'm saying? You got bronze glove. Now, like I said, use 1 cat breaker for the silver glove if you want. You don't really need the what's it called? You don't really need silver gloves. So, for example, right, we're gonna go ahead and get this. So let's say we use this, we just get silver interceptor. We could bump this up 1, and it'll be less, 1 less cat breaker you need to use for your defense. All right. We got high fly denier and paint patroller on bronze. If I didn't already say that, which I probably did, but still, I need to drill it in your head. All we need is really bronze for, like, as far as like paint defense. You know what I'm saying? And high fly denier is really on like fast breaks, and you catch up to your man or catch up to the ball handler and just swat them thinking they about to do something. You just smack that ball out of here. You know what I'm saying? You got a 6'11" wingspan, 6'7" is how tall you are. You should be able to put that. 40 offensive rebound side, but you got the 55 defensive rebound for the box out beast. Box out the defender if you just so happen to be in the paint, and let your center snag boards. Alright? And you can really snag boards too, really. But here we go. We got 85 speed. Like I said, slippery off balls on gold. You should be able to, you know what I'm saying? The point guard doing their thing, doing too much dribbling, cut to the rack, get an easy dunk or layup. Alright? You got shifty shooter, like I said, on silver. And we got 80 agility, so you can be in front of your you should be in front of the ball handler at all times. Get bumpy. You know what I'm saying? Stick up. Hit him real quick. You know what I'm saying? Hit him. Alright, we got 91 strength, like I said. Hall of Fame, strong handles, box out beats, brick wall on gold. Not really not really necessary, but it's all good. Set a pick for your point guard if they want. Don't be that guy that just every time the point guard got the ball, set a pick, because I hate that. Alright? Hall of Fame immovable forcer, and then post powerhouse. Back them down if needed. Then you got 80 vert. That's really all you need with that 75 driving dunk to get bronze, posterizer, aerial wizard on silver, and high flyer denier. Alright? Now, the takeovers. You can really pick your poison. I would recommend Fearless Focus, right? It adds to your mid-range, perimeter defense, and post control. Really, the post control is just like an added bonus. Perimeter defense, by the end of it, you're going to have 99 perimeter defense, and ain't nobody going nowhere. Alright? They should already not be going anywhere, but you know what I'm saying? Then you could shoot the middies without a problem, and you could really go crazy, right? You get Fortress, you know what I'm saying? That's nothing really crazy, unless you want to get 99 strength, which it's all good. Great Wall. You got Make It Rain if you want to just get straight 3 points and middies. You got Mirror for perimeter defense, midi maestro, Nuisance for perimeter strength and agility. Yeah, okay, and then that's pretty much it. Spot up shooter and 3-and-D defense, 3-point perimeter and agility. But like I said, I recommend. I mean, you can do what you want, but I recommend Fearless Focus. Get the extra. Get 99 perimeter defense and midi. 95, 96 midi. You should be good. You should be golden. Now let's go ahead and see what build they end up giving us. We got shades of Nickeil Alexander-Walker, Mikal Bridges, and Eddie Jones. You already know Eddie Jones was just an all-around defender, and he could shoot. And that's exactly what they gave us. They gave us a bop name, you know what I'm saying? 2-way, 3-level shot creator. And yeah, let's go take a look at his badges. Let's see. Let's just pick. It don't even matter who we pick. Let's pick let's just pick the Bulls, right? We knock out Kobe White. It's all good. He come off the bench. But as we doing this, man, let me know down in the comments if you enjoyed this type of build. And if you will rock with this build. Alright, 2-way, 3-level shot creator. I knew I wasn't tripping, right? So here we go. Now, if you look at the badges, right, you can also use your max 1 to boost a badge from gold to Hall of Fame to legendary, or even silver to gold. You know what I'm saying? For your tier 1 and tier 2 badges. So you could really get, without even having to use any attributes, you can get Challenger on Hall of Fame, and then you could get, let's say, Immovable Forcer on legendary. You know what I'm saying? Without any issue, without any hesitation. Alright? That's the max +1. If you decide not to use your attribute points on that. Now, this is also, I haven't really played 2K that much, so as you can see, I only got 1 elevator badge, which automatically boosts your badge from silver all the way up to the highest potential. So right off jump, you can walk into rec 1v1, whatever, with Hall of Fame Immovable Forcer. You ain't going nowhere. Gold Challenger, you're not shooting in my face. All right, you already know. Also, the contest on this is crazy in this game. So you be in somebody's face, and 9 times out of 10 is gonna say open, or like, you know, barely open, or whatever you want to call it. But here we go. This right here, you can just get. You could get off-ball pass, whatever, as your overdrive, which honestly it would help. It just boosts your badges, you know, as you do good throughout the game. You don't really need that, but yeah, like I said, and then like I said, the takeover. Well, once you upgrade this, you'll see the takeover. But this is what you can get, right? Like I said, Fearless Focus. After level 3, you got 72 mid-range. Well, this is if you don't upgrade it, right? But you need to upgrade it, and you'll get easy. Fearless Focus is where you need to be, right? And then, like I said, that's pretty much it right there. If I was to upgrade it right off jump, I would just go like this, get that. You need the 79. You need the 89. You need 82. Free throw, just leave it at 60, or yeah, 65. Pass accuracy at 65. Ball handling, you know, unless you plan on being primary ball handler right off jump. You know, some rec people do prefer a second ball handler, which this is why you have this. You know what I'm saying? Random rec, walk into random rec, be able to handle the rock. All right. Interior defense, we're just gonna leave that right now. You need the perimeter defense. You need the steal. We honestly, yeah, you need the steal. We need the block. You know, that's debatable actually, but 70 block, we'll just do that. Box out beast, we need that off jump. Speed, agility, strength for all those badges, defensive badges, and then 80 vert. All right, so you'll end up as a 93 overall. You'll get all these badges right here, and that's pretty much all you need as of right now. Look, Immovable Force on Hall of Fame, on-ball menace, pick dodger, post fade phenom, set shot specialist. Like all this, you're getting right off jump as a 93 overall, and you unlock all your takeovers pretty much. All right, you get all these animations. And then the cap breakers. I only got 6 cap breakers. Like I said, I don't really be playing 2K. I haven't really been playing 2K OD in you know, the last like 2-3 months. But every once in a while, I have been playing, and I got 6 cap breakers. So I would put it 3 on mid-range shot. You get Deadeye on gold and stuff like that. Set shot specialist on gold. No, Hall of Fame if I'm not mistaken. And then 1 on a 3-point shot, limitless range on bronze. So right there, that's 4, right? And then you got steel +1, which is silver. What is it called? Glove, silver glove, right? And then you could honestly just mess around with it. You could see like what the perimeter defensive used to put the last two, for me anyway, the last two on actually no, the last one on perimeter defense. You could put it on speed to keep up with your mans, agility, you know, pass accuracy, whatever you want to put on it. You know what I'm saying? That it's all your preference. Some people got 10 cap breakers, some people got 15, some people even got 20. So that's, you could really just make this guy a demigod, really. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, there you have it, a two-way, three-level shot creator at the 2, straight dominating whoever has the ball. And if you think you about to blow past me, I'm about to block his shot because I got high fly denied. You know what I'm saying? We about to really go crazy. So like I said, let me know down in the comments if you enjoyed this video. If you like more builders like this, let me know and I'll create it. You know what I'm saying? And with that being said, see ya.